Adiel Gorel has helped thousands secure their retirement riches. Even the great Warren Buffett wrote him needing to know more. The answers are all here for you. Welcome to the Remote Control Retirement Riches Show.
So a question that I get is, why is real estate investing important for long-term wealth building? Well, if you go to any country in the world, you'll see that people say, oh my God, we are so thankful that grandma bought these 3 apartments, or that grandpa bought these 4 houses, that put the whole family on a wealth track that didn't exist before. Real estate is making people solid and strong the world over. But there is one country out of all the countries in the world, and that country is called the United States of America. And that country puts a couple of layers on the tried and true homes, real estate will make you rich. They put another layer, the 30-year fixed rate loan. It blows my mind to this day. I learned that they have a loan like this in this country about 42 years ago. I still haven't recovered from the news. When I speak in Europe, I tell them, my investors in the US can get a loan called 30 years fixed. They say, what does that mean? I tell them, well, like the name implies, the monthly payment is always fixed. It will never ever change with inflation or the cost of living, even if in 16 years the monthly payment is just going to be enough to buy dinner for 2. Still going to be the payment, fixed. And the loan balance, which gets chipped down a little bit by the principal payments on amortization, also doesn't keep up with the cost of living. The Europeans flip out. They think I don't know what I'm talking about. They think I'm stupid. They say it's impossible. They say, let us prove to you that what you are saying is not possible. You have inflation in the US. 30 years ago, you bought a postage stamp for 4 cents. Now it's 55 cents. 30 years ago, you went to the movies in New York City for $2. Now it's $16. If you go to Whole Foods right now and buy a beautiful organic avocado, it's going to be $2.25. You know, I know, we know, in 10 years, it's going to be $4. You have inflation in the US. How will anybody be stupid enough to give you a loan that will never ever keep with inflation, stay the same, while everything else does? If that were to be true, it would be the biggest financial gift in the world. But it's not possible because you probably are stupid and you don't know what you're talking about. Therefore, there are no such things. I agree 100%. When they look on their little phones and do a little search and they see that we really have a 30-year fixed rate loan that even got the attention of the great Warren Buffett, they say, why don't the Americans run out every day, drop everything to get a 30-year fixed rate loan on a single family home? It'll completely change their future in the long term. My answer is, I don't know. I sure do. That's been my message for decades, guys. And now life expectancies are increasing. There's a lady in Berkeley, across the bay from me. Her name is Dr. Jennifer Doudna. She won the Nobel Prize last year for the development of CRISPR. It's an acronym, CRISPR. Basically, it's a gene editor, like a Microsoft Word for genes. Just that alone could make our life expectancy 10, 15, 20 years longer. So people might live to be quite old. And I ask them, how exactly were you planning to finance all these decades? Single family homes with 30-year fixed rate loan will take easy care of that. Very important, not a joke. I talk about it so much. You should probably read my book on Amazon. You should probably watch, the TV show that I was invited to do about it called Remote Control Retirement Riches. I'll be very happy to talk to anyone, but I mention this at every event. This is the heart and soul of this whole thing. So I talk about why real estate investing is important to building long-term wealth. And you are welcome to join us, ask more questions at our next event. You can register, no cost, on our website, icgre.com, under events. And I think you'll get a lot of information about this very, very subject of how to build long-term wealth in real estate. Thanks for joining me today. Click the subscribe button for more video on real estate. Got a question or comment? I love questions and comments. Leave yours below. And here's another video you've got to see.